About the just Microsoft HoloLens. So what is the Microsoft HoloLens? First of all, the Microsoft HoloLens is not a gadget from future. It's been created by the Microsoft, and it's been created by the Alex Kipman. So Alex Kipman is the project head of the Microsoft HoloLens. So Microsoft HoloLens, what is that? Microsoft HoloLens is a mixed reality headset. It's not just like the augmented reality headset or the virtual reality headset. No, it's a mixed reality headset that's capable of to giving you the test of the real world, and at the same time it's been capable of to giving you the just holograms. You can see the whole world, and again you can see the holograms on you. So it's an augmented reality headset, but it's been possible that it's wearable. You can wear it, so it's a wearable. So the technology has been coming from the Microsoft, and in 2015 Microsoft launched it. It's not launched yet. The consumer version is not launched yet, but you can get the developer version of the Microsoft HoloLens. But what is difference? What is the technology that makes the Microsoft HoloLens so different? Because Google, when launched it, is Google Glass. It's also augmented reality, but its augmented reality headset is not just a all about it to giving you the whole perspective. Because when you wear a Google Glass, because Google Glass is it's also a wearable technology, and when you wear a Google Glass, through Google Glass you can see just a little bit space through a glass, and this glass project a laser, and laser giving you the update. You can see the update of the weather of any kind of thing on the Google Glass. But Google Glass is a limited of viewing area, just piece of things you can watch the Google Glass. But what is the difference of the Microsoft HoloLens? So Microsoft HoloLens giving you the full game changing. So Microsoft HoloLens, when you wear the Microsoft HoloLens, you can see the whole world and also see the real environment. So when you are working on, you don't need to think about that I'm gonna stack over an object, or I'm gonna pull in. No problem. You can see the whole world. You can walk through the street and you can see the holograms on you. Suppose you are at home, you can play a game on your home. So how Microsoft HoloLens has been done that possible? Okay, first of all, when you wear the Microsoft HoloLens, it just scans the whole room, and it can understand the 3D environment of that, and it can analyze the whole picture, and it uses the 3D analyzing algorithm, just like the Kinect. So Alex Kipman, the first man who being a project get to develop the Kinect, Microsoft Kinect. So Microsoft Kinect is the grandfather of the Microsoft HoloLens. So Kinect do what? Kinect is the Xbox, works with Xbox, and when you're gonna play a game, it can understand your gesture and it understand your position. So Microsoft uses the Kinect technology, and it is being used to back to the Microsoft HoloLens. So Microsoft HoloLens grandfather is the Microsoft Kinect. Okay. So Microsoft, Microsoft HoloLens is what is the specification of the Microsoft HoloLens? Okay, Microsoft HoloLens, it has the 64 gigabytes of built-in memory. It has the 2 gigabytes of RAM, and 1 gigabyte of HPU. HPU? Yes, it has the HPU. It has the holographic processing unit, world's first device which has the capacity of being processed the holographic things. So Microsoft understands that we need to process the holographic things in a different processor. It has a GPU, CPU, okay, also it has also the HPU, that is the holographic processing unit. So holographic processing unit has 1 gigabyte of memory, and the holographic processing is all been done on the HPU. Okay, so according to the Alex Kipman, so Microsoft HoloLens is being capable of processing terabytes of data. Yes, it can capable of processing terabytes of data, and it has the built-in Wi-Fi, and it has the Intel processor, so it can process terabytes of data. Yet it's not been connected through a Wi-Fi to a computer that you can understand. Okay, it can process terabytes of data. Okay, it's gonna be connected through Wi-Fi to a computer. The computer is gonna process the data and send it through the Wi-Fi to the headset. No, Microsoft says it's capable of its own processing unit, can handle all attacks. Okay, so through the specification, Microsoft HoloLens is a very good game changing. And now the coming to the another part is that how Microsoft HoloLens works. Okay, so to understand it, you have to understand how our vision works, how our eye works, how we see the world, and how our brain processes seeing data. So, okay, when you see through your eyes, what happens? The sunlight rays coming and it's been struck by an object. Suppose you have an object and the sunlight, there is a photon being thrown by this object and is coming to your eyes, and your eyes lenses can accept that photon and translate into an electronic signal, and this electronic signal will go into your brain, and your brain just process the data, and finally you understand that okay, I'm seeing the world, I'm seeing the everything. So this is how your eyes works. So how can you make a reality, a virtual reality or augmented reality test or a mixed reality test to your head? If you've been able to given your left side a part of picture, your right side a part of picture, then your head gonna attach to picture in your head, and it's gonna be able to understand. Okay, I'm on the different reality. So it's been called the virtual reality, and it's been done on the Oculus Rift. But wearing an Oculus Rift, you can't see the whole environment. You just only see you are playing game Oculus Rift through Oculus Rift. Okay, you can see the whole games on the Oculus Rift, but not gonna be able to walk through because you will not be able to see the real world. But Microsoft HoloLens do what? It uses a glass, just like the Google Glass, but Google Glass's glass is very small, but Microsoft uses a very large glass, and it can fit your both eyes. It gonna fit your both two eyes, and at the same time, it uses a 3-layer glass. Why they use the 3-layer of glass? It has a 3-layer glass RGB, because red, green, and blue. Because Microsoft is not producing the graphics of a thing or object. Suppose you want to play a game, so the game's object is not gonna be the graphics, it's gonna be the photon. So the photon, so Microsoft HoloLens gadget will gonna produce not only the graphics, but it will actually the light photon. So you are seeing the world in a really watchable and believable concept, because it uses photon. Uses the photon, so it has the light engine. So what as the light engine does? Light engine just it understand how the lights or the photon gonna come into your or the glass gonna produce the photon. Because suppose you want to use the Microsoft HoloLens as a way of learning the medical purposes. You want to see an object, a human body. When you are seeing the human body through a HoloLens, so you have to do what? You have to scan the environment. So Microsoft has the camera on the upper side to built in. It has to understand the whole environment, and it gonna get comment from your mouth that you want to get a human body perspective. So the headset process the data, and it take the command that you want to see the process of a human body. So Microsoft produce the actual photon of the body, and it pinpoint the photon to this location. So your brain thinking, okay, this picture is coming from, appears to be coming from that part, but that's no things, but it's making a reality. So this is the augmented reality, and Microsoft doing that. Microsoft HoloLens is this kind of gadget. So so another part is that the Microsoft HoloLens is gonna be doing is that in where we can use this kind of technology. Microsoft HoloLens in the educational purpose. Student can use their Microsoft HoloLens for the educational purpose, to learning about how the heart works, or how the human body works, or any kind of medical purpose. The doctors can use the Microsoft HoloLens, even the engineers can use the Microsoft HoloLens, the architect can use the Microsoft HoloLens. So through Microsoft HoloLens, the architect can build and create, design a new kind of concept. And again, the automobile engineers like the Volvo, they are using the Microsoft HoloLens for their work. They can design a new car, they can understand the new concept of the car, so through the Microsoft HoloLens. And again, NASA is using the JPL, Johnson Space Research Center is NASA is being used the Microsoft HoloLens. It's one of the most interesting thing is that wearing a Microsoft HoloLens, you can control the Curiosity-like robot in the Mars, and they are working on that. So wearing a Microsoft HoloLens, you can go to the Mars without not going there. So Microsoft HoloLens is being used on that purpose. So next up is Microsoft HoloLens. What is the problem with Microsoft HoloLens? So we are on the conclusion. So what is the problem? Lies in the Microsoft HoloLens. So Microsoft HoloLens, the main problem is that the viewing area. Microsoft is been processing terabytes of data. The problem is you can see only a limited area of things. So hologram is not viewing up fully. So you just see one part of the hologram. So that is the main problem. So hope so. Microsoft will gonna solve that kind of sub problems in the future. So next up is the Microsoft HoloLens problem is the scanning the whole environment. Sometimes it don't be able to understand the whole real world environment because the 3D algorithm is sometimes not work properly. Suppose some kind of area that is not being understood by the Microsoft HoloLens, so it's gonna make it a problem. And if there are flickering of light, so Microsoft HoloLens are gonna make a problem on the flickering of the light. So it's a very difficult problem for the users. But all of them, I hope Microsoft HoloLens we're gonna change the whole game. And according to Microsoft HoloLens creator Alex Kipman, so this is Alex Kipman speaking.
A hologram is made out of light, which ultimately allowed us to pour digital assets over the real world so that humans can essentially be entertained and be empowered to do things in brand new ways.
Okay, so all of them hope Microsoft HoloLens will gonna do a better on the future, and they're saying that this is the future holographic gadget and this is the next computing. So hope so Microsoft HoloLens will gonna do a better things in the world, change the world, and all this is all about. Okay, so I'm a big fan of Microsoft HoloLens because it's more different than the Google Glass. Okay, now. So this is my channel, I'm Phil speaking, and every Friday and Saturday I'm uploading new kinds of videos. So hope so you're gonna like this video, share this video, and if you have anything to send to me, you can keep your comment in below and subscribe the channels, stay with the channels, and be happy all the time. Thanks.